There have been so many changes and emerging trends over this past little while, and I think some of these trends are great and they're here to stay. One in particular that I'm very happy about is the notion that not only is your home supposed to be clean, like tidy, but your home is supposed to be a healthy haven for you and your family. Think about it like this. Not too long ago, we would come in from wherever we were during the day, we would bring in colds and flus, and that was just a fact of life. But now we're starting to think differently about what home could look like in terms of how healthy a space it is. So in this video, I'm going to talk about ways that, of course, not only you can keep your home clean, but ways that you can keep your home healthy. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to the Clean My Space channel and give this video a thumbs up for another trend that I hope is here to stay: tie-dye. For as long as most of us have been cleaning our homes, we have categorized areas like the bathroom and points of contact a certain way. But now that we've been spending so much more time at home, it's safe to say there are some more surfaces that we should be adding to that category, namely areas that we work on, eat on, and play on. The idea here is that we want to prevent the spread of harmful bacteria, which is why we want to reconsider the way that we're cleaning these on a regular basis. Something else that's here to stay is indoor air quality and the importance of keeping the air inside your home healthy. Not only because it manages dust and odors, but because within the air, that's where you're getting things like pollen, bacteria, and viruses that can just travel around airborne and affect you in one way or another. Now, of course, there are many different ways that you can accomplish clean indoor air: changing your indoor air filter, vacuuming, using an air purifier. The key component here is finding really good filtration. So when you're bringing those products into your home, you want to look for a HEPA filter. And the reason HEPA is important, it's a type of filter, stands for high efficiency particulate air filter. And what it does is it takes out all of the bad stuff in a very efficient way. If you're using something that says it's an air filter, but it doesn't have HEPA, you're not getting the type of air cleaning that you really need to stay healthy indoors. Cleaning and disinfecting are often used as synonymous terms, but they are anything but. If you want to clean a surface, you just choose an appropriate cleaner and clean it. But if you want to disinfect a surface, you have to go one step further. You clean first and you disinfect second. So in this case, I'm picking an appropriate cleaner for the surface I'm about to clean. I'm applying that and wiping it clean. That way I'm removing any dirt or debris from the surface. And now I'll disinfect the surface. In this case, I'm going to be using Microban 24 sanitizing spray, which is a totally unique product. When it's used as directed, it initially kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses on hard, non-food surfaces, which is great. But when it's allowed to air dry, it also adds this invisible shield that provides 24-hour protection against the spread and growth of bacteria, even after multiple touches, which is perfect for those high-traffic surfaces. You simply spray and walk away. Of course, it's important to keep up with your laundry, but there are two things I want to draw your attention to. First up, sheets and towels. Now, we know we have to launder these because we sweat in our sheets, we shed dead skin cells, they kind of get smelly. But over time, you really do need to launder them to keep your home healthy. It actually affects your ability to breathe well while you're sleeping, because the more that builds up on your sheets, the less comfortable it's going to be for you to breathe while you're sleeping. And towels, over time, as they go from wet to dry, they can start to develop odor-causing bacteria. So you want to make sure that you're laundering both of those on a regular basis. The other thing we get asked about a lot are cleaning cloths and dish towels, how often they should be cleaned and how to clean them. The reason it's important to maintain both of these on a regular basis is because they can be culprits of cross-contamination. So for dish towels, not only are you using it to dry your hands after you've washed them and dry your dishes and pots and pans, but even when you're cooking, you might, do something here and then quickly wipe your hands, and then do something over there and then do the same thing. So you can see how quick and easy it is for harmful bacteria to build up on that over time. I would say on average in our home, we change ours out every 4 to 8 hours. And if I'm cooking with meat, As soon as I'm done cooking, I chuck them into the wash or into the wash pile, depending on my laundry schedule that day. Now, when it comes to cleaning cloths, a lot of people like to have a couple of colors. They color code. That way they know these only ever get used in, say, a bathroom, and these only ever get used in the kitchen. Because cross-contamination is a real concern, and by avoiding that, we can keep our homes healthy. One of the first things I learned how to do when I learned how to clean all those years ago was to clean points of contact. Because if you think about it, you touch your face, you touch a thing that gets frequently touched, and then someone else goes and touches that same thing and then touches their face. Now, big points of contact category in any home are electronic items, whether it's a touchpad, a keyboard, a phone, a tablet, or any electronic item in that spectrum. You want to make sure that you are not only cleaning them, but removing that harmful bacteria as well. Now, I've conferred with a lot of different electronics manufacturers over the years, and the way that they want you to do this job is to mix equal parts rubbing alcohol and water in a little spray bottle, spraying a non-scratching microfiber cloth, that's a flat weave microfiber cloth, give it a few spritzes, and then wipe the surface, whatever it is, to both clean and disinfect it. Other points of contact around the home include doorknobs, light switch plates, drawer pulls, faucets, toilet flushers, and more. And the way to keep these surfaces clean and healthy is to disinfect them. So to take care of these surfaces, I will disinfect them on a regular basis. And if I wanted to add 24-hour protection against the spread and growth of bacteria, I can apply Microban 24 sanitizing spray and let it air dry. Those signs you see in public bathrooms aren't up there for nothing. Washing your hands, of course, when you're out in public is important, but when you get home from wherever you were, step 1.5, after you take your shoes off, should be going to a sink and washing your hands with soap for 30 seconds. Just do it. I'm trying to teach my 3-year-old how to do it now. It is a lifelong habit that keeps you and your family healthy. Simple and done. A special thank you to Microban 24, who sponsored this video and provided me with the product you saw me using earlier. When used as directed, Microban 24 initially kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses, and when it's allowed to air dry, it also provides protection against the growth and spread of bacteria for up to 24 hours by adding an invisible shield to surfaces. Microban comes in 3 formulations: a sanitizing spray for quick shots, a multi-purpose cleaner that both cleans and disinfects, as well as a bathroom cleaner that can handle soap scum and other bathroom grime. These all provide that 24-hour bacteria protection I mentioned earlier. Each of these also comes in 2 scents and is effective on hard, non-food surfaces like stainless steel, sealed marble and granite, chrome, and more. Microban 24 is based on a quaternary disinfectant formulation, which does not include bleach, and is safe to use around pets and kids when it's used as directed. This extra level of protection is what's really exciting about this product, and that gives me peace of mind, especially as we all strive to provide a clean and safe home for our families. To learn more, you can visit microban24.ca. So now you know different ways that you can keep your home not only clean, but healthy as well. And like I said, this is a trend that's here to stay. So try some of these things the next time that you go and clean your home. And that brings me to this week's comment question. And I am asking you to weigh in on a porta potty. Would you use one? Do you have any funny porta potty stories? Are you terrified of them? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very uncomfortable with the concept of a porta potty. I think one of my biggest fears is using one and someone just being mean and tipping it over while I'm in there. I'm very uncomfortable with that thought, which is why I would rather just hold it in or not drink for a really long time if I'm gonna be somewhere in the vicinity of a porta potty. But you know, that's just me. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you want a little refresher on how to wash your hands, I mean, you know how, but this one gets into the science of it. You can check this video right over here. And if you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe to the Clean My Space channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.